Okay, cool. So we're going to continue this interesting little experience. So if you haven't already checked it out, the first two videos that we did looked at creating a customer avatar for our business Bhakti-Atsu, which is about acupuncture and shiatsu training for physiotherapists, naturopaths, osteopaths, people using dry needling that want to get better. And we went through in the first video and created the avatar. And then second, we went through in the second video and created our customer journey, looking at the problems that they've got, looking at the pain that they're in, looking at the results that they want, the identity of who they want to become, and what are the principles and the action steps they need to take. So if we've got that in place, we know who we're talking to, and we know where they are right now and where they want to get to, then the next step is to create an offer. And this has been brought to me a couple of times, in fact, multiple times, by many different trainers. I think Frank Kern was probably the first to say, hey, you need to sell them something. Next up, Garrett J. White, then Alex Hormozi, and then finally, most recently, James Kemp. All of these have said, guess what? The underlying basis of business is making offers and saying, hey, do you want to make this journey, this customer journey from the problem through to the results? And if you do, here's an offer that I've got for you. So that would seem like the next logical step. So let's jump in and check that out. How's that going to look? Well, once again, we can jump in our marketing. I see all of this stuff as marketing. Marketing is, who am I selling to? What's their situation? What's the offer we're going to make? We're not into advertising, not into selling, not into fulfillment at this point, but instead we're just getting clear on who it is, what's their problem, and what's the offer that we can make to them. So let's go ahead and grab that offer magic, and we'll see what happens here. Dry needling. All right, needling practitioner. All right, I'm going to create that run, and it once again is going to pull out the steps to take and the results that we're after. Once it's done that, it's just doing that right now. Okay, it's done. Let's jump in and have a little look here. So what do we got? Okay, so this is out of Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Offers. You may know it. Very famous. He has sold, I think, at this point, around 450,000 copies of it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Also, his follow-up book, $100 Million Leads, also incredible. So we've got our processes, our high-value deliverables, our optional add additional bonuses, building an offer stack, defining scarcity, and building a guarantee. So we've got some steps here. And then down the bottom, we've got our results that we want. Well, we're going to need what products and services that we've got. We've got a template in there that we can use. And then next up, we have an additional bonus creation. Now, obviously, this wouldn't be relevant if we don't use it. And finally, we've got our offer. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got core products, we've got our bonus products, we've got our value versus our price, our scarcity, our urgency, and optional guarantees. So if you've read $100 Million Offers, this will all look very familiar. If you've built offers before, this will also look very familiar. Obviously, there's nuances and different takes on it from different people, but overall, we've got this idea that we need an offer, and it's going to have some products, it's going to have some pricing, it's going to have guarantee potentially, it's going to have some urgency, some scarcity, plus or minus any other nuances. And if you had nuance and you're like, you know what, I also find my offers have got this, then guess what? Add it in. You can edit this and improve it. So we've got our template that's already ready to roll. List out the major custom problems the customer will have. We've actually done that as part of our work already. Write out each of the solutions for the major problems. Okay, we've done that as well. And a sexy name for each product. Okay, so let's jump in and come down to our final product list and get after this. So what am I after here? Well, if I'm going to teach them, if we have a look at their problems, let's go back to our customer journey here. And in fact, I'm just going to grab that so we can reference it. But let's have a look at what problems they've got. Inconsistent results with dry needling, overwhelmed by the volume of acupoints, confusing in combining the acupoints, and limited understanding of Chinese medicine. So I'm going to save those, bring them across, put them back in here, And let's actually have a look and see what we've got here. What happens? I'm just going to put these at the top here. So these are my problems. Inconsistent results. So I'm just going to drop that in as a problem. So what I would need potentially is some kind of workshop, textbook. What am I going to do? Okay, well, they need to know how to get results with needles. And delivery vehicle here, I'm going to say we're going to have a textbook. You know, let's drop the overwhelmed. You know what? I'm not. I'm going to change this. Let's make this a workshop, a video recording of workshop. And this is not going to be directly related to needling, but rather around knowing the meridians. So all of the acupoints, if you don't know this, fall on a meridian. If we don't know what the meridians are, it's going to be very hard. This was my exact situation. I had looked up these points and I'm like, what are these guys talking about? And then I took the Bhakti-Atsu Table Shiatsu course. So this Table Shiatsu gave me something very, very special. And that was a very clear experience of exactly what the meridians were. Not energetic lines drawn on the body. They are talking about actual muscle and bone and tendon linkages. And I was like, oh, wow. This didn't come through acupuncture at all, but instead through shiatsu. So I think this last sold $2,000. Actually, it was $1,000 live. So, okay, cool. Next up, overwhelmed by the volume of acupoints. So there's something like 600, something like that. Oh, it's extremely and full on. Yeah, you basically have to go to acupuncture school. So what we're going to do here is reduce the number of points down to key ones. And this is going to be much better handled by a textbook. Okay, and so this is the Bhakti-Atsu acupuncture manual. So this is the 88 best points to use. Now, it also not only has reduced the number of points, but it also gives the anatomical location, how to needle, when to use them, the emotional implications of the point. This is a pretty cool manual. So this here easily could be, I'm gonna put it at $49. We're currently selling it at $8 on the website, but extremely valuable. Still comes in, check this out, 195 pages. It's like, oh my goodness. But if you look at classical acupuncture textbooks, they're running into the many hundreds of pages. Very overwhelming. Okay, so we've got our first two kind of handled well. Confusion in combining acupoints. Yeah, not loving that one. I might. So, actually, you know what? I think we do have something along. So if we know how to combine acupoints together. All right, so this we'll do as another course, video course, and we'll do acupuncture, local, distal, empirical, combination acupuncture for great patient result, great results. Okay, so local, distal, empirical, misspelt, but whatever, empirical. Okay, so this is basically, hey, I'm going to needle wherever the problem is. I'm going to needle distal to that to allow the release and put a acupuncture down there. And then there are empirical points that show up that if I need a point for tendons, then I can use that one. If I need a point to influence the stomach, there's this point. These are all listed out. So how to combine these together, I think this would be a video course that would be quite valuable, something that would probably require looping through. Combination acupuncture points for great results. I'm just going to call it that whole thing. We'll just have it as a video course. This very valuable. We'll do the old. Let's go with the James Kemp. Keep it simple. And finally, limited understanding of Chinese medicine. Definitely don't like that one. I want to go to how to diagnose in Chinese medicine. So a lot of these practitioners will not have had any diagnostics in Chinese medicine. So I'm just going to come along here. I'm going to delete everything else. Boom. Okay. So what we need to know is how to diagnose. Now, most of these practitioners will have had experience in diagnosis before. They know how to diagnose. We just don't know what to look for in Chinese medicine. Now, you're actually looking typically for which meridians are out of place. Some may be too strong, some may be too weak, and how to recognize those. So we actually have, so we need again a video course on this, and diagnostic. What are we going to, I have to come up with a better name. Meridian diagnosis in Chinese medicine. There we go. Okay. So now, let's look back. Inconsistent results with dry needling, how to get results, video recording the workshop, know the meridians. Not a direct fix for dry needling, but when I know what the meridians are, then I'm going to be able to find the points far better. Without this, it's a crapshoot. It's like, I don't know what's going on. So we've got the bark table shiatsu. And that's going to need a little bit of explanation why this is exactly what you need in order to actually work out what points there are to choose. All right, next up, overwhelmed by the volume. We're reducing it down to the 88 best points with the acupuncture manual. How to combine them together, local, distal, empirical, combination acupuncture for great results. And finally, how to diagnose. We don't know how to diagnose. That's the problem. Don't know how to diagnose. If I don't know how to diagnose, then I don't know which meridians to choose. If I know which meridians to choose, then I can choose the acupuncture points on that meridian and get them better results. All right, so meridian diagnosis in Chinese medicine video course. We just need a value on that. Without that, pretty much everything falls apart. I'm going to put it at 397. Okay, in fact, we'll upgrade it to 400 there. All right, cool. So I now have an offer here with our product list. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Drop back up. Got my sexy names. Oop. Let's open up additional bonuses. Oh, look, I could. The one that comes immediately to mind, I'm just going to mark this all working on, is a potential for a discount to the live. Discount to live workshop. Now this obviously live workshop, so it could either be 50% or 2 for 1, something like that. Now obviously we need to have a live workshop, otherwise that's not going to be a very good bonus, but I will put that there. And in fact, I'm going to document that. Ensure only offered when upcoming workshops are available. Okay, exclamation marks. Bonus from other providers. Yeah, not so much interesting. Yes, there are some more options here to fill in, but in the essence of time, I'm just going to skip that. I'm going to say that's done. Let's move all of these. There are a whole bunch of things there. Move that to done. Okay, cool. Let's close these ones up, and just want to bring your attention how easy it is to see what we're up to next. Oh, better build the offer stack. Oh, I wonder what should we do next. Tom, you should build the offer stack next. Set up final offer stack. That is a template. So that's ready to roll. What do we got? We've got our core products, our bonus products, value, scarcity. Okay, very good. Close that down. Copy core product name, value, and purpose. Copy bonuses. All right, so I'm just going to bring both of my results in. So this is an interesting one where we've got... I'm just going to grab all of this and then edit it in the actual thing here. You know what? Rather than that, I'm just going to open up another page. Let's bring up my final product list here. Let's come down here and grab my offer. All right, what have I got? First of all, Table Shiatsu Workshop. And the next one we've got, Bakhtiatsu Acupuncture Manual. Next one from that, we've got Local Distal Empirical Workshop. And our last one, Meridian Diagnostics. All right, cool. Do I have a bonus product? I'm going to put asterisk, asterisk there. Live workshop. Discount. If available. Okay, cool. Total value. So we've got 900... 949, 2,049, and the workshop potentially at $1,000. So goodness, my maths is about out. I think that's right. Was that right? Goodness. 400, 900, 949, 1,949, and then 2,000. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Total value. Look, let's go with the old 797. You know what? But I'm going to go down to my real price first. Let's go 397. Bring that at 697. And the drop reason. Look, I want them to benefit, so I suppose like better client results. And then if they do come to the workshop, they've already been through the material, and this benefits everybody in that workshop. All attendees. We have much better questions, much better outcomes. All right, cool. So that's underway. I'm still working on that. I'm going to drop in a date just so I can see. Okay, I've done that and done that. Very good. Let's have a look at my defining urgency. Decide on scarcity method. Physical product, services, total cap, growth cap, cohort cap, limit number. Look, we'll just make it for 12. And want to ensure they get great results and get good support. Okay. And we'll just let's make it a monthly cohort there, and then a wait list after. Okay, urgency method. Okay, we've done our scarcity. Urgency, okay, cool. So I already was jumping in on that. Rolling cohort, rolling seasonal, promotional, exploding opportunity. It's not an exploding opportunity. Pricing urgency, no. We'll just go with the rolling cohort. Okay. Monthly cohort. Wait list after. And with priority. So the people that sign up for the wait list, if they don't get into the 12, then we'll put them onto the wait list and give them priority. And then finally, let's have a look here. That's done. Building my guarantee. Okay. What is the customer's biggest fear, pain, or obstacles? What do they not want to have happen? And reverse these fears into guarantee. Okay, so that's just instructions. Happy to have a reminder there. Define my basic guarantee. Okay. Just going to bring that down. Okay, so we need an X, Y, and a Z. Let's see what we got here. So we can definitely improve this template. So what are we looking for here? We're really looking for them to have more confidence. Have more confidence and more skills in their dry needling of patients, of clients. So that's what we want. If they don't have more confidence and more skills so this is probably about 8 weeks, they're going to get a lot of benefit quickly, 8 weeks. Now, what are we going to do? So, I mean, there's a number of options here, but I don't want to expose us to further deliverability problems. In this case, it's only a relatively low-priced offer. So, let's just do full refund. So we'll do 60-day full refund. Okay, so we'll go unconditional. If you do not have significantly more confidence and skill in your ability to get great results for your clients using dry needling, in 8 weeks, what's 8 weeks? 8 weeks in 60 days, then we will refund your entire investment into the course. And then we'll give some instructions. Simply email us or use our contact us page to request your refund, and we will process it within 2 business days. Okay, cool. All right, great. I don't think we need a second guarantee. That looks pretty good. Table shiatsu, bhakti atsu, acupuncture manual, local distal empirical workshop, meridian diagnosis in Chinese medicine, live workshop discount if available, total value, scarcity, we've got 12 people, monthly cohort, go to wait list, unconditional guarantee. If you do not get significantly more confidence and skill in your ability to get great results for your clients using dry needling in 60 days, we will refund your entire investment in the course. I'm just going to hit that, make those improvements with the old Grammarly, and we are good to go. I'm going to click that, check that out. Now, obviously, this may well be sped up with ChatGPT, and potentially we could just have them have the AI know what products we've got and build out an offer. But this is an example that I want you to see just of a regular magic board just going through. So hope you got a lot of value out of this one. And we will play with this and integrate the ChatGPT prompts. But right now, this one is still in the old school. All right, that's all I got for you. Look forward to seeing you on another video very soon. And we'll start to apply this into building out how we can put this in, sell our workshop and advertise our workshop. All right, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you soon.